Alright ladies and gentlemen, this is S.H.Figuarts and today we are looking at the SHF Kiryu Blue and Kiryu Green. Now I've had the Kiryu Red Ranger for a long time and I wanted to complete the team, so I finally got the rest of the team. This is part 1 of a 2-part episode where in the second part I will be reviewing the Kiryu Pink and Kiryu Black. Now you guys know these figures are really hard to find since they're so old, and a lot of people try to sell it for a lot on the aftermarket, but I was able to get it for about only $60. Let me show you where I got it from. I got it from JP Fans. JP Fans is a website where you can order your figures straight from Japan. Like I got these S.H.F. Dino Charge Rangers, and once they get it in their warehouse, they send you pictures of it to make sure it's to your liking. They have all the figure companies you need like S.H.F., Mayfax, and even Amazing Yamaguchi. So make sure to use my code when you sign up to get a lot of amazing coupons. Now let's get back to the unboxing. Alright, I'm super excited to open this, so let's just go ahead and do it. Taking out both trays, that's right, there's 2 trays, one with the actual figures and then underneath the one with the accessories. And holy shit, it comes with a lot, so like always, let's look at the accessories first. Starting off first is the Dino Saber. I don't know how they've done it, but they've done such a good job on this blade. I still don't understand how they added this green and red in the smallest crevices of this model. I really am impressed by how much detail they put into the accessories. Now for the Dino Charge Blaster, I basically have the same thing to say, and I don't understand how they put so much paint and detail into this small sculpt. This has to be my top 3 best favorite accessories just because of how detailed it is. Now they do come with swap out arms with the Dino Steel mode, and this is the main reason I got these guys, and look how beautiful they look. Next up is the Blue Rangers. Next up is the Blue Ranger Stego Shield, and I love this thing just because of how good the gray looks on the blades and how much depth there is at the top of the actual accessory. Now for the Green Ranger's Raptor Claw. This thing is so much cooler than I remember. I don't really remember paying too much attention to this weapon in the show, but after getting these figures, I definitely will. They also add the Pink Ranger's Drill, which is kind of odd since she's not actually here. They also come with their respective Dino Chargers, which is a crazy accessory to add just because of how small they are. Now for hands, the Blue Ranger comes with a set of his posing hands that he does with the rest of the team. The Green Ranger also comes with a set of his respective posing hands. Then both of them come with a pair of sword holding hands. They also come with 2 sets of blaster holding hands. Then also coming with 2 sets of martial art hands. Now it's finally time to look at the figures themselves. Now getting a 2-pack for $60 and with this many accessories is a crazy deal. So it makes me even more excited to open these guys up. Now here these 2 are at the box, and now I have it zoomed in because they're mostly different from the upper body. The only noticeable differences are the helmets and the respective dinosaurs on their chest plates. Now they have the same body mold, so the articulation is the same for both of them. You actually get a pretty decent side-to-side head tilt. The articulation looking up is actually pretty decent. You can get some pretty good poses in that, and looking down is pretty good too. Now the arm goes up a little over 90 degrees, or 90 degrees to be honest, and by moving the shoulder plate out the way, you can do a full 360. Here is my only complaint, and it's the butterfly joints that just don't exist at all. But you do get double jointed elbows and a good wrist peg with good articulation. Now for the torso swivel, it is very good on this figure. I really do enjoy doing that. But I can't say the same for the ab crunch. I mean, it's not really good, but it's also not bad. Same thing can be said about the back crunch. It's not that good, but I can't really complain. Now for the leg articulation is where these figures are my favorite. Just look at how high the leg goes. Holy shit. It also does come with double jointed knees and forward articulation. This pretty good side to side and up and down, then toe articulation as well. Now what I have to say is, for the price that I got these guys are absolute steal. Not only the accessory spread, but the actual figures are so accurate to the show, and overall their articulation is really good, especially for old figures. The only bad thing is the fact that they don't have any butterfly joints basically. But then when it comes to pros or cons about the accessories, there are no cons at all. They got every single detail right, every sculpt right. And the same thing can be said about the looks of the figures. And I'm hoping for part 2 the Kiryu Black and Kiryu Pink are just as good.